This is the continuation of Navigation Part 1. Every report can be modified to suit your needs. In this next module, we look at the functions for removing columns from display, sorting, filtering, and resizing. We start with the report icon, which leads to the hide subfunction, the filter icon, and the up and down arrows for sorting up and down. We're in one of the table reports. It doesn't matter which one, since these functions apply everywhere. Let's start by selecting a column and display the symbols. We use the report icon to hide the column. Then we bring it back. Next, we can apply filters to data. This works with certain types of fields and cannot be used with columns that contain individual values like durations. There wouldn't be much to filter anyway. We use the application column. To enable filter functions, you select the second radio button and then apply the filter. Let's say we created some job streams but did not rename them, and so they assumed the default job name. In the Atomic Scheduler, jobs start with a nomenclature jobs.something. Let's display them. Next, we sort alphabetically. Finally, we can resize our columns. Next, we look at the formatting of reports. We have two types. The simple type applies basic formatting either to the header or to the data rows. Conditional formatting enables changing specific cells on a per row basis. We set value matching patterns as a condition and then apply the formats. All rows that match the condition assume the format. You can have multiple conditions. AI considers them in order. The first condition that matches receives the formats. We select a column and use the report icon to access the formatting subfunctions. Basic formatting is straightforward. You select either the headers or the rows and apply the format you want. Conditional formatting implies setting a value pattern and applying it as a condition to our data, say values or dates, so it's highlighted. It enables the production of a report that highlights job stream runs that missed SLAs, for example. We add a line, enter the condition and the formatting. You can enter a second line and then set an order to the conditions. For example, you could have a first condition that looks for the value 32 and set the color to red, and a perfect match on the run ID 148328 and set that to blue. Depending on the order, the cell will turn red if the pattern condition is first, but blue if the perfect match condition is first. This produces a report that isolates a set of values that match a pattern and pinpoints a specific row with an exact match. Finally, it's possible to schedule your reports. Some of the fields like dates, email distribution list, and the report format are required. Once this is configured, the report will be generated and emailed to the appropriate parties in accordance with the cycle and dates you defined.